All right, let's talk about the future. Because the next 5 years, they're going to completely change what we think a car can be. We're seeing legendary brands just tear up their own rulebooks, while other companies are pushing the laws of physics to the absolute brink. So today, we are diving into 5 of the most hyped-up, game-changing cars headed for the US. Let's get into it.
So here's the plan. We're going to kick things off with a super practical, all-electric family hauler from a brand you definitely know. Then, things get a little weird with a Corvette SUV? Yep. After that, we've got a muscle car that's built for the dirt. From there, we'll see an American icon go electric and somehow get even faster. And we'll wrap it all up with a roadster that promises to pretty much rewrite the rules of speed.
Okay, first up, we've got a name that's been a staple for families for, over 20 years now? But I want you to forget everything you know about the Highlander. This is a total reinvention for the EV era, built from the ground up for today's family. And you can see that new look right away. Toyota's calling this the Hammerhead front end, with that super slick full-width light bar. The whole car is just smooth, clean lines, flush door handles. It's all about cutting through the air efficiently, which also happens to make it look incredibly sharp and futuristic. Now, the million-dollar question, or hopefully the not-so-million-dollar question, is about the price. Toyota is playing it close to the chest for now, but they have given us a timeline. You should start seeing these hit the streets in late 2026, maybe trickling into early 2027.
So here's where it all comes together, right? You get that super practical 3-row seating for 7 people, which is huge for families. But look at the specs. We're talking an estimated 320 miles of range and almost 340 horsepower for the all-wheel drive version. The big takeaway here is that Toyota is making sure its first major electric family vehicle for the US is not only practical, but also powerful, and hey, it's being built right here in America. All right, let's shift gears from something sensible to something that has car fans arguing all over the internet. A true American sports car legend is about to break all of its own rules.
And that's really the heart of it. They're not just trying to make another electric SUV. They're trying to capture the spirit of the Corvette in a totally new package. And they're not messing around. They are aiming this thing squarely at the super high-end performance SUV market, going after the likes of Lamborghini and Ferrari.
And you better believe there's a massive business reason behind this. From a money standpoint, spinning Corvette off into its own brand could be an absolute goldmine for GM. You've got analysts at Morgan Stanley saying that a standalone Corvette brand, led by a hot-selling SUV, could be worth anywhere from $7 to $12 billion. That's billion with a B.
So this is the key. It's not just about slapping a name on a new car. The performance goals are just insane. They're building a totally unique electric platform just for this vehicle. They're aiming for more than the 670 horsepower you get in the current Z06 sports car, with a 0 to 60 time that could actually beat it. This thing is being engineered to be a monster.
Okay, get ready for a sharp turn into totally new territory. I want you to picture what happens when you take America's most famous muscle car and give it the full-blown, off-road Raptor treatment. Yeah, nobody saw this coming.
It's kind of like what Porsche did with the 911 Dakar, but with that classic American muscle vibe. We're talking a Mustang jacked up on a lifted suspension with those incredible Fox live valve dampers that can soak up anything, and a real all-wheel drive system. It's a Mustang that's meant to play in the dirt.
As you can probably guess, inventing a whole new kind of car isn't exactly cheap. This is going to be a pretty exclusive, limited-run machine, and that estimated starting price, around $90,000, definitely reflects that. And here are the specs that back up the wild looks. It should be here in 2026, and the rumors are that it could be packing a monster V8 engine with over 700 horsepower. So yeah, this isn't just some appearance package. This is a purpose-built, all-terrain beast.
Okay, next up, we've got another American icon on the list. But this one isn't just changing its job description. It's being totally reinvented. That legendary V8 roar? It's being traded for the silent, whiplash-inducing torque of an electric motor.
And you have to admit, Dodge just nailed the look. It has that classic Charger attitude, the body lines, that aggressive stance. But it's all blended with these modern EV touches. And get this, they even brought back a modern take on the old-school pistol grip shifter. It's just the perfect mix of old and new school cool. So this new generation of electric muscle definitely comes with a premium price. That starting MSRP puts the Charger Daytona EV right in the middle of the performance EV world.
and it shows that Dodge is positioning this car as its new top dog for speed.
And here it is. This is the big one. For all the arguments about EV versus gas, the stopwatch doesn't lie. With 670 horsepower, the new electric Charger hits 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. That makes it officially faster than the legendary gas-guzzling Hellcat. The era of electric muscle is here.
And for our finale, we're going from cars that are really, really fast to a car that wants to completely shatter our definition of what fast even is. This isn't just about performance anymore. This is about pushing the absolute limits of what a street-legal car can do.
I mean, that quote from Elon Musk says it all, doesn't it? This car is meant to be a statement. After so many delays, this follow-up to Tesla's very first car is supposedly, finally, going into production in 2027. It's been a long time coming, but the promises have only gotten bigger.
And that price tag tells you everything about its ambitions. Kicking off at $200,000, the Roadster is jumping right into the supercar deep end, ready to take on the most exotic and expensive cars in the world. Now take a look at these numbers, because they are just mind-bending. And here's the crazy part. This is for the base model. 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. A top speed of over 250 miles. A range of 620 miles. I mean, any single one of those stats would be a headline. All of them together in one car? It's just wild. But hold on, it gets even more ridiculous. Elon Musk has now publicly set a new goal for the car's 0 to 60 time, under 1 second. How? Well, the rumor is an optional SpaceX package that would use cold gas thrusters. Yes, I said that right. Actual rocket thrusters on a car to create acceleration that basically spits in the face of physics.
So let's just quickly run through these 5 different paths for the future. You've got the sensible electric family machine from Toyota, the totally rule-breaking Corvette SUV, the genre-creating Mustang Raptor, the reinvented Charger that's faster than a Hellcat, and of course, the physics-bending Tesla Roadster. Each one is a completely different idea of where we're headed. From the super practical to the borderline insane, it's pretty clear the car world is about to get a lot more interesting. It really makes you think, when you look at all these different directions, which one of these futures are you most excited to see on the road? Thanks for tuning in.